This is Dr Naledi Pandor, the Minister for International Relations in South Africa. She was speaking at an event organized by trade unions from all across Africa. She is ranting about African Union decision to allow US, Israel to have access to Africa and imposing foreign policies on African countries.
I have learned of this, and as South Africa we object to it, and it must not be implemented. We want our leaders to discuss it. And we will never accept it as South Africa. And while we appreciate the role that the Organization of African Unity played in us achieving our freedom as South Africa, this decision of the AU Commission chairperson will make us consider whether we can be present in the African Union. I thought I would get support from many of the countries gathered in the room. But what I discovered is that countries that are oppressors, that continue to be colonial occupiers, are using financial muscle to provide grant in aid to African countries and secure the depoliticized support of African countries for these oppressive nations. Among them, Israel and Morocco. They are playing a very negative role in Africa. And comrades, I'm being frank here because you in this room, you are supposed to be trade union leaders, many of you, or you lead progressive organizations, and you are failing in your duty to convince governments in Africa and all other countries of the South that they cannot tolerate such situations. It can't be left to us as members of government to be the ones that take up these issues with no word from progressive organizations. This is intolerable and cannot continue.
In the backdrop of Israel's fight with Palestine and Hamas, these are some of the reports that Israel bombed a checkpoint in Egypt on Sinai. This is crazy to imagine that there are military bases around Africa of US. Sounds like it's neocolonialism happening in our lifetime. But I also feel it's high time African leaders take the unification of Africa seriously. Just like if the EU impose sanctions, they speak with one voice and have got huge impact. Not so with AU, we're still a toothless bulldog. But what is your take on Dr. Naledi Pandor's stance? Is it time, or is it just a pure rhetoric which is not followed by corresponding action? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.